Hello, I'm Chef Joseph Fleischman with Meredith Medical Center. Today we're going to be preparing a Mediterranean shrimp and spinach fettuccine dish. Let's begin. In a preheated nonstick skillet, we're going to put in approximately 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil. The least amount of olive oil you can use, the better. We want just a little bit in there to prevent our shrimp and our ingredients from sticking. Next, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons chopped garlic. We'll saute that until the garlic becomes translucent. It'll take about 30 seconds at the most. Next, we want to add about a cup of sliced red onion. And continue to saute until our onion becomes cooked, about 2 minutes. There's been a lot publicized recently about the Mediterranean diet and the Mediterranean style of eating. It's extremely healthy. Focuses a lot with different seafoods, different proteins, a lot of herbs, very little fat. Our onions are doing nicely. We're going to add some quartered artichoke hearts, about half a cup. You can certainly modify this recipe for the number of people you're going to make it for. We're going to do it for about 2 people here today. We have half a cup green olives and half cup black olives. If you don't like olives, you certainly don't have to use them. You can substitute sun-dried tomatoes, any number of different things. If you like beans, chichi beans do very well in here, white beans, etc. Sauté's doing wonderfully. We're going to go ahead and add our shrimp. This is about a ½ pound of 60-40 shrimp. You can certainly use a larger size if you would like. And we want to cook this just until our shrimp become a nice light pink color. We don't want to overcook them. The thing with shrimp is they have a tendency to shrink. So if you spend a lot of money on a large shrimp and you cook it too much, you're going to wind up with a 16-20 that's now a 60-40. Okay. Our shrimp are doing great. We are going to go ahead and add just a little bit of chicken stock. That's about 4 or 5 ounces. And about 1 ounce of lemon juice. You can certainly use some white wine to deglaze your pan with if you would like. Something sweet would work as well. And you're going to reduce that by about half. Our sauce is doing wonderfully. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons capers. And just a dash of salt and pepper. The items that we've put in here already, our olives, our capers, have a very high salt content. We really don't need a lot of salt, more pepper than salt. So we're going to go just a little bit with the salt. And now would be the time you'd want to add anything spicy. If you like spice, some chili peppers, some crushed red pepper flakes, things like that would go in at this time. I'm not a big fan of anything spicy, so I'm not going to put any in our pasta here today. Okay, we're doing great. Our sauce is reduced by about half. We're going to add our herbs. Just a little flat leaf parsley, about a teaspoon of chopped basil, half a teaspoon of fresh chopped oregano. If we were going to use dried herbs in this dish, we would have added them at the beginning. Fresh herbs go in at the end. There are essential oils in all herbs that take a little bit less time to release with fresh herbs. That's why we put them in at the end compared to dried herbs, which need a little more time to release those oils. That's why we put them in the beginning. Our pasta looks great. We're going to add just a little more chicken stock. Outstanding. This smells great. To our almost finished sauce, we have some cherry tomato. You could certainly use grape tomato if you would like. I'm going to put in, about 5 ounces. You have the option. I like to keep my tomatoes whole when I add them to the sauté to the dish. I think it gives it more of a rustic appeal, which I like. You could certainly cut them in half. It's your prerogative. The great thing about cooking pasta is not only is it nice and quick and easy, it's very versatile. You can do pretty much whatever you like with it. Okay. Our ingredients are heated through. Our shrimp look great. Our tomatoes are nice and bright. Smells wonderful. We're going to go ahead and begin to plate. We have some spinach fettuccine that we cooked a little earlier, still nice and warm. You want about 6 ounces cooked pasta per person. That's about 3 ounces uncooked pasta per person as a general rule. We're kind of doing this one for 2. And we will go ahead and add our sauce. As you can see, the colors are just fabulous. There you have it, Mediterranean shrimp on spinach fettuccine.